We are live
from Utah.
Welcome back for another episode of BarTalk.
Hello?
Sorry we missed last week, you guys. Oh, I think it's like cracking out. Do I need to go away from the microphone?
No, I think you're okay.
Is this me?
We'll say. Is it me you're looking for? All right, go ahead.
We're in a bed and
we're in Utah.
We're just holding these microphones because I don't know why we're holding them, and
because we don't have a table, and we're gonna do this on the bed because we're gonna round robin some of our FLOCRs.
Are my
that are
feet
left.
showing really hard right now?
Yeah, probably. And they're really muddy too, so just pretend to put them away. Anyway, we're gonna take a couple minutes and we're gonna ask our FLOCRs some questions and just have a little bit of fun.
Hey, let me intro this a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Better.
Keep going.
Okay, we're in Utah, and it was Tracy's birthday 2 days ago, and we ran a Spartan Trifecta, and by we, that actually includes me.
Yeah, she actually won.
Yeah, so
this was the best birthday gift ever.
Let me do a very short story of this. So, was gonna do a jiu-jitsu tournament. I didn't want to leave my team. I would have been at the jiu-jitsu tournament alone. It was like a 45-minute drive away. And I was like, what if I just did the beast with you guys on Saturday? And they're like, yeah, you could totally do it. And I was like, okay, well, if I do the beast, which is a 21K with 30 obstacles in Utah, which is like, what is it? One of the hardest courses?
Yeah, it was. It was terrible.
Okay. I said, well, if I'm
made
going
it to 11,000 feet of elevation.
Yeah, 5,000 feet of elevation gain.
Yeah.
So I said, well, if I'm going to do the beast, I'm going to do it. I might as well compete and I might as well win. And it was kind of a joke. And then I did the beast and I competed and then I won.
And then she fucking won, which was the best birthday gift to me because I literally sucked ass and sucked wind all weekend, which was perfect. So I had not a lot of fun, but my birthday was a fucking blast. So I'm so happy that she did it and absolutely crushed it.
Yeah. And then we ended up, I ended up doing the whole trifecta. So I did the next day, the 10K and the 5K just for funsies. Not competing. And then, we've been hanging out with the crew all weekend.
Hiking nonstop.
Hiking, eating.
Got some
chilling.
tattoos. We all got some tattoos today.
Behind my ear.
Yeah, behind your ear. I got one right here. We've been living it up out here. I actually kind of love Utah.
Living it up out here. But we're going to do round robin. So we're going to bring in some of the core FLOCR people.
Yeah.
Who are left, who have not left yet.
Yeah, who haven't left us and went home. Should we ask Mike to come in?
Mike!
Hold on. We're asking Mike to come in. We might have to like cut this in and out just because we're trying to bring in different people. So if this happens to like take a second, by the way, we're going to have to like pop in. What? All right, come on in.
What?
All right, guys. This is Mike. This is Oscar Mike. Take a seat.
That's not really my name.
I know.
Here, hold this. This is the most unprofessional.
Yeah. Just sit.
Just sit.
All right. So when you talk into the microphone, you don't have to hold it like mega close to your face.
Right now?
Yes.
Oh, this is great. Oh,
but
Here,
you're
hold
gonna
this.
talk into the blue side. Here says blue side. Yeah, like this. You're gonna talk in just like
nothing
that.
blue.
It says
It
blue.
says blue.
Blue is a color.
All right. So
Do I put it by my face?
Welcome to the podcast,
hold it
Mike.
like this.
Like this.
Welcome
Yeah.
to the podcast.
Hi.
Hi.
Am I supposed to look at this?
Do you even
Yeah.
let me ask you a question before we start. Do you even watch our whole podcast?
Yeah.
You do?
Aw.
Yeah.
I thought you only watched the clips. That's why I kind of asked you that.
No,
You
I'll
watched the
watch.
whole things?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That's fun. Do you like them?
Sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, these two are a mess.
Yeah.
Like, who's responsible for
Yeah.
these two?
Okay, so
They should not be
Nobody.
unsupervised.
super quick story. This guy right here, well, maybe you could say it too, but he's not a part of the FLOCR crew, FLOCR crew
Yes, he
in
is.
person.
But he is.
Let me talk.
Let her
In
talk.
person,
I'm gonna
but
get comfortable. No, I'm not.
as like a whole, he is actually a part of the FLOCR crew. We initiated, or how do you say it? What are you doing?
He's trying
I'm trying to get comfortable.
This is a really uncomfortable setup.
Yeah, I know.
So what?
really
we
bad.
brought him in to our crew because he's the absolute best.
Oh,
Met on
thanks.
Instagram, and he literally.
Hey, don't mind me. Don't mind me. Hold on. There's got to be a better way.
There's a slant on the bed.
All right, hold on. I think I got it. All right, this works.
I feel like I'm rolling downhill.
Sorry, everybody. I'm sorry.
This audio is
The-
gonna
are-
be a fucking.
Are you gonna cut that out?
No, I'm
Oh,
not.
God,
we don't
no.
cut shit out. Don't you know that?
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I think I'm comfortable.
Okay.
Ish now.
Anyway, this dude just like saw
Stop
one of my
yelling.
videos
Yeah.
on Instagram and then decided to be like, yo, hey. And I said, yo, hey back. And now he's like my Spartan dad, my second dad. And literally a dad to everybody else in my Spartan crew.
Yeah, he's
forever
like my-
grateful for him.
I didn't
like-
say yo.
No, he didn't
I
say yo.
think I said something like that was hilarious.
Yeah, he said that was hilarious.
Are you even in frame?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
How do you know?
I don't know.
Because I'm good like
That would be a waste if you did this whole thing. And
Just half
it'd
of
be
his
like it's
face.
like the guy who took the pictures. And like there's only half of me. Like, really?
Yeah.
And for the record, I didn't say yo. I laughed and said that was hilarious at the video you did where you talked about pooping in the woods.
Oh yeah.
She was like, it was like, this is how I prep for a 10-mile run. And then she was like talking about drinking out of her nipples and pooping in the woods. She's like, you got to have clean freaks because, IBS. And I'm like, this chick just put it
Facts.
all out there.
Facts.
It was hilarious. And I had to just give her credit for being that funny because it was that funny.
Yeah.
And then she said thanks. And I think,
And the rest was history. And now he's a part of the crew.
and I swear, I think she's got my Amex in her purse or something. I don't know.
He went all out for my birthday, by the way,
Lies.
which was insane. Yes,
Lies.
he got t-shirts with my face on it, me and Alana's face on it, which was hysterical.
Those were good.
I will put them up somewhere. We'll make a reel out of it or
Those were
something,
good.
put it up on shorts, but literally like went all out.
The banner was
Seriously.
better.
And made a banner with sombreros with their faces on it. But okay, we're going to ask you 8 questions.
8?
Yeah, we're going to fire
Round
these
I didn't
out.
get to study for the test?
No, hell no.
It's
Oh,
a pop
gosh.
quiz.
Okay,
Pop quiz.
we're starting at the top. You ready? Be ready.
No, don't do it top. Can you like bounce around?
No. Okay.
Fine.
In one word, how would you describe this weekend's Spartan race?
Specifically the races?
The
Yeah,
race.
like the race, like the Utah race. One word.
One word.
That's tricky though. Can we do each race?
No.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
21K,
Peace.
10K,
The
5K.
21K was like
One word.
absolutely brutal.
Brutal.
Okay.
All right. Super.
Super was fulfilling.
Oh,
Okay.
good. Good word. I like that.
Sprint was
Emotional.
Emotional?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Why
Why?
was it
Because you
sprint?
did it with all of us?
It wasn't that it was
because I was pushing your fucking ass.
Abigail
Okay.
literally had her hands on his back, pushing him up the hill.
I promised him before the race. He said, "You promise." I said, "I promise I won't leave you." And he said, "You promise you won't leave me, and you'll push me up the hill." And I said, "Okay."
well,
I
that's only
promise
because
I'll-"
you said the same thing for the super, and then like 7 seconds into it, you were like, deuces.
Okay. Well,
And I was like, where'd they go? Like, I'm not even exaggerating. She literally was like, I will pace you this whole 10K. And I'm like, you want to go that slow? She's like, you're not going to go that slow. The first little baby
he
hill
went
was
slow.
like, yeah. And they were gone. They were gone.
He said bye.
Well, because I promised Cat on that one.
The cat could have went slower.
True. No, she did great. She
You
did great.
overpromised and underdelivered.
But fulfilling with her, the super,
The sprint.
that's a, no.
Oh, that's a super. Yes,
super.
yes.
That's a really good word because you pushed hard.
I literally, and okay, I guess we just put it out there. We put it out there. So I hit like a wall training
Mhm.
because I'm just this like chubby guy in the garage on a treadmill. Like, okay, what am I going to do with my life, right?
Mhm.
And so one day I finally just text Tracy because I guess she's got a little experience in this training stuff. So
I guess.
Maybe a little bit.
I was like, hey, I'll pay you. I'll do whatever. Can you just get me going in a different direction because I'm not going anywhere. And then she was like, no, you got I love you. I'll pay you. You don't got to pay me, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, cool. And then like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12 weeks go by because that's usually how long she takes to respond to a text. And she was like, I haven't forgot about you. I've just been sleeping. So she finally like sends me like these workouts and she's like, try this. And I look at it and I'm like, she hates me. I was like, what's this? They're legit. And no joke. I've been trying to stick to them and do them and mix them in with everything.
He has.
And I mean, to keep it real, I've dropped probably 15, 20 pounds and
Yes,
like
he
4
has.
loops on the belt, which you can't
6.
tell. I'm trying to hide it, but you can't tell. But it has helped a lot. So going back to the super, I went out there with the mindset of some of the stuff that she sent as far as like running, because I've always been like, I don't run. I can't run.
He thinks he's not a runner, and he is a runner.
We can talk about
I'm
that
not a
later.
runner.
Yeah, you
Shut
need to
up.
shut up. Don't even. Do I get to tell that story? Because I'll tell that story. Yeah,
Actually,
hold on. No, let me finish my story. It's about me right now. So I got bad knees and a bad back and all this stuff. And so So I'm like in my mind, I'm doing these little sprint workouts on all the downhills that aren't downhill. They're like switchbacks.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm running. I even like took a video.
Literally took a video and sent it to me.
And I was like, I'm running. And
Yeah.
it was great. And then there was another set of switchbacks. And she has the video. And I ate it. And it was great. And I got up and I kept running. But the point is that I finished that race in a time that was significantly faster than
So
all my
proud of
other
you.
supers on easier courses that I thought I was pushing myself.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, going back to the running thing, Tracy was like, shut up. You can run. You just need to tell your body you can run, and we're going to teach it you can run.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, this body don't run. The body runs with gravity. So if I got a little gravity, would be all right.
Give yourself some credit. You put in some hard ass work.
I
and you
did.
ran
I
your
did.
ass
And
off.
you did I send you the picture?
Yeah.
The super picture at the finish line?
Yes.
Where I'm like,
Yes. Yeah. The guy was like, "Let me take your picture," and he's like, "Okay." And he's
This
like,
is all I
have
got. It was
eyes crossed. Like,
yeah, because I'm dead.
he
because
gave it everything that he had.
because Tracy and all these other little FLOCRs, they're at the finish line, like real close to it, like run, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you bullies, you suck.
Yeah, quote unquote, he said, "You guys are a bunch of bullies," and
So-
then ran across the finish
So-
line.
Yeah, that
So,
was
of course-
to Tracy and I.
Yeah.
So of course I ran, and then like I come over the slip wall, and I'm trying to go fast, and I miss a step, and I'm like, ugh, and she gets on video, so like I look pathetic. But then I get done, and then I like sprinted that last little bit, which
Awesome.
sucked because then I got to the thing, and the guy's like, smile, and I'm like, screw you, dude. Like this is all you're getting. He's like, that's perfect.
But it
And
was
I'm like,
so
"Perfect."
good though. Like mega
Because it
proud
was
of you for
genuine.
that.
It was genuine. It was like
was.
my genuine feel because I pushed myself harder than I ever have in
Yeah,
a race
yeah.
at probably one of the hardest races I've ever done.
Mhm.
So that's why it was so fulfilling.
Good.
So that's that.
Love that.
So do you want the sprint emotional explanation, or are we going to talk about this little nut?
Do a recap of both.
Yeah, do you recap both?
Quick recap of
Well,
both.
the beast was just brutal and sucked.
Yeah, the beast-
That-
the beast- fucking
okay, so
sucked.
sprint emotional and then quick recap
It was
of
emotional because, again, these guys, I had to push, and I pushed harder than, and it was like on a very hard race, and again, the time was so much better than, and it was. She's actually a nice person. Don't tell anybody though.
seriously, like don't fucking tell anyone.
Yeah,
Like,
Abigail can be nice sometimes.
She
Don't
and
tell
they
people.
do have the video, and Abigail literally pushed me up every single hill.
Yeah,
And
no exaggeration.
in theory, you think, oh, somebody's pushing up a hill. Well, that'll make it easier.
No.
No, because you still have to move, and they're just like pushing you, but you're moving, and so you're moving faster than you're used to moving. And the proof in the pudding of that is, as soon as she'd let go, it was like,
dude, it was so funny. It was like immediate. It felt like me when I was driving my Toyota Tacoma. Like, you know how most cars, when you let off the brake, it like slows down.
Yeah.
Right. Like the Toyota Tacoma, it's like you let off the brake, it just stops.
that
And
was
that's-
me. As soon as her hands would come off, I'd be like, oh, I gotta brake.
And it was literally, I would
And
take
she'd-
my hands off, and it was like,
Ew.
And
then
she'd see that I wasn't moving and be like, oh, bet, and push harder.
Oh,
and I'm
yeah.
like, this. So anyway, yeah. So,
That was
but
good.
it was emotional because I wanted to keep up. So when we got to downhills and stuff, they were all like, deuces every time.
No, you
And-
came with
You
us.
came with us
I
on
did,
the
but I
down.
always had to, like, I typically in the hills, full send it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
just like, if I die, I die, whatever. I probably won't feel it,
Yeah.
because I'll break my neck falling. And it is what it is, like, whatever. But there wasn't any room for when you're by yourself and you're not with a group that's pushing you,
Mm-hmm.
or let me rephrase that, when you're with a group of people who actually push you,
Yeah.
not keep you at that false
red line.
limit. That
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
false red line, that falsely set limitation you've put on yourself, and they push you, and you're like, well, I want to be with my friends.
Yeah.
It's like
Mhm.
so it was like, okay, and so it's like, okay,
So
there's
good.
a lot more in the can than I thought.
Yeah.
So we're gonna just go on to the next one.
Take
and-
it to the next race.
I want to
You know.
hear. I do want to hear your recap. I love the way he tells this story about me running the beast.
Oh
'Cause
my
I don't
God.
find it that fucking. I just was like, his fucking. The
Okay,
way he
so-
tells it.
All right, like, not to like put too much out there, but a little bit. I do a little back of scene stuff with Spartan, and so I have
You got people.
He's got connects.
I got just some.
Yeah,
But
he's got connects.
don't be DMing me. I ain't helping any of you guys out. Okay. Don't be like, hey, I heard. No, I don't know you. So just putting that out
He
there.
barely knew me.
Yeah.
But whatever.
But no, Abigail's in Tracy's circles. So she's in my circle. So Tracy calls me and she's like, dude, a sprint's like $197. And Abigail said she'll do
Brother,
it.
that is not what I said. That is not what I said.
No, but
Let
let me
him shut
finish.
up. Let him
Alright,
tell the
alright,
fucking
alright,
story.
just go. That's not what I said.
And she's like, and I can't find my buddy codes. Where are my buddy codes?
Yeah.
And I was like, well, when did you get your pass? And she's like, well, I got it, such and such. I said, that was after the Unbreakable pass came out. They didn't put the buddy codes in there. You should have got it beforehand. And I already had gotten rid of all my buddy codes because I bought the pass when it came out way back on the early release. And then I traded it in for an Unbreakable pass, which is a whole different thing. But I said, Tracy, I got you. Don't worry about it.
Nobody's going to know what the fuck that means.
Keep going, keep going.
So anyway, they're going to go, what's the Unbreakable pass? And they're like, oh, wow. Okay,
I'm so
anyway.
confused.
No, they're going to go, wow.
Yeah. Oh no! Wow.
Okay.
So
This story's going to take 5 hours.
stop
Yeah,
it.
keep going.
So I get her signed up for the sprint. All good. We get here and it turns into like, well, Abigail, you should do the beast.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, Abigail, you should do the beast. And Abigail's like, well, maybe. All right. And I'm like, nah, you're doing the beast. I make a phone call. Abigail's in the beast. Done. I'm like, Abigail, you're going to do the beast. She's like, well, if I'm going to do the beast, I'm doing an age group and I'm going to beat all them hoes.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
that's what she said. Abigail does jujitsu. She don't know what a treadmill looks like. She never seen one in her life. Okay. She don't
Okay.
run. She don't sprint.
I mean,
She don't do any of these things. Do you even do like lunges and stuff? No, like you're just out there grappling and grabbing guys
Yeah,
back
yeah,
of the
yeah.
head and
I do
bashing
lift,
them or
but yeah,
whatever.
we'll just pretend.
But
I
the
only
point
do
is, she's not a
jujitsu.
runner. Like that's not her thing, and mountain climbing is not her thing. But
She got blessed
hour-long
with
car
good
ride,
lungs.
a whole weekend, the whole time leading up to Saturday, I'm gonna beat all them hoes. Like that's exactly what she was saying.
Mm-hmm.
And then she said it so much, I was like, she might actually do this. We get there Saturday morning, and she's like, they're all going down. Sure enough, this chick took first
Yeah, she
in her
did.
age group.
Yeah, she did. I'm so
Zero
fucking proud of her.
training, zero prep, just like the mentality of I'm gonna go out there and destroy all of them.
Yeah.
And it don't care at what cost. And she did.
Yeah. She
Yeah,
fucking
And
kicked ass.
I can't feel my knees, but
But
no, she kicked ass though.
But that and that is
I did not believe. I literally got done with the race, and I was just like, yeah. And Kat was like, "What the fuck?"
She was like, yeah, that kind of sucks.
I was like,
I'm
yeah,
out here hurling.
I know.
She's like, yeah, that was like, all right.
I was like, that was kind of.
fuck?
I was like, yeah, that was kind of rough. And Kat was like, "What the fuck?" And then she looked, and she's like, "Abigail, does that say first?" And I was like, "Yeah, I think
Fuck
it
yeah, it
does."
does.
I was like, "I think it does say first." And she's like, "What the fuck?" And she goes, I told Vanessa that if you won first, I was gonna test your blood. And I was being sarcastic, but now I'm really gonna go test your blood."
so everything special about Abigail came out of a bottle.
yeah, yeah.
I don't know what was in the bottle or where she got the bottle, but clearly.
Something in there.
Steroids.
So, but
my God.
that's Abigail's story, which she,
It's
very
fucking awesome.
humbly. She's still like humble about it. Today she even was like, I really
Yeah,
did
she's so
that.
chill about it. Like
Right,
it's
she's like,
such
"I did
a
it."
powerful thing to just go out there and
Wow.
bust out 14
Look,
miles.
I
Yeah.
don't remember that bitch. I literally I got done with the next day when I did the super.
Yeah.
I was like, how the fuck?
You're
did I
like,
do
who
this?
was that?
I did double this and like way faster. I have no idea how. Like I don't know who. I literally it was like the power of like positive like manifestation because
God.
I was just like,
Well, I mean,
yeah, we're gonna win.
People don't like to say that because they think it's like kind of weird.
No,
but
I think it's real.
You do. I do too. I mean, you can.
It's so real.
If you think negative, it's going to be negative. I
Yeah.
can't run. I don't run. Tracy says you can run, and I'm like,
Yeah, I can
okay,
run.
give me some gravity and I can run. So we'll get there.
Oh
We'll
my
get there. You know.
All right,
Okay.
ready
There's
for
more
question?
questions. That was
Yeah.
there's
That's
oh.
fine. Okay, listen. Okay,
Oh.
ready?
One.
Yeah, hold on. What is your biggest pet peeve about us as either trainers or friends? You got to give a pet peeve for both of us.
A pet peeve.
Yeah,
Something annoying.
here's just something annoying that we do.
God, like fuck this about them.
I can't help him.
Oh, come on.
I bet so, but in
Come
mine
on,
or
Uncle
their
Mike.
defense, I guess I don't really know. I live in a different state,
Okay, yeah, that's
so
true. That's true.
and I'll say something she's heard before. I see their lives through a very narrow window because I'm not there on a daily basis interacting and things
Mm-hmm.
like that. So I only see certain things and text messaging or DMing or whatever you want to call it. And, so I not there now. I've spent the last few days on and off here and to be honest, it's like neither one of you ever done anything that really like irritated me.
Oh,
Like I've stayed in other Airbnbs with other people.
Yeah.
And, because we do a lot of these races and you have like same Airbnb groups. And there's one person that just can't grasp the concept of we're leaving at this time. Like, I'm not even kidding. I ain't kidding.
No,
Here, short story, true story. Montana, we're leaving. Got to go to the airport. We have to be in the car 6 a.m. to make the flights because we have a 5-hour drive.
Mm-hmm.
And, I'm kind of like the dad of the groups all the time. And I'm like, we're leaving at 6 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We have to leave at 6. Car's loaded. Everybody's in the car. And I go, hey, where's so-and-so? And person comes out the house and goes, someone just got in the shower.
Oh, my God.
I'm like, what?
Get out.
And it is now 6:01. And sure enough, they were in the shower. But this is like a chronic
Piss
thing
me off.
every single time.
Oh, my God.
But
So we don't do that.
So we don't do that.
No, they don't. But in this whole weekend, they haven't done anything where I'm just like,
Love you.
like, I'm being honest.
No,
Like,
I know.
I'll drive the bus over you, park it, and everything. I don't care. I really will. I'll be like, bop, there you go. But
I'm saying
I didn't
there's
pick up
not
on
one
anything.
thing even about me. Come on, dude.
no.
Maybe I just
Did
have
you
to
want
say
there
this.
to be something?
We were just asking. We're just
Kind of.
coming up
I
with fucked up
kind of.
questions.
Yeah.
I mean, no, I got nothing.
Okay, you ready for this
Bring
one?
the bus.
How many times have you silently farted in the van with everybody in it?
Oh, today?
Yeah.
Just today?
Just today?
Just today? Well, I wasn't in the van a lot, but I was in the van today.
Yeah.
Oh, there was at least 4. There was one I was for
I
sure
knew
thought.
somebody ripped ass.
There was one.
Someone did.
There was one where I thought for sure I was going to
Was
get
it on the way to
found.
the outlets? Because somebody
No,
ripped ass.
no, it wasn't then. It was earlier. It was when we were stuck in traffic after the pizza.
Although I was sleeping, I think.
That was after the pizza.
Of
course
I
it
thought for sure the van vibrated, but you know what? I was like, it's one of those ones. It's like one of those ones where you're like, you think it's gonna be one thing,
Yeah.
and then it goes, and you're like,
Oh,
uh-oh.
shit.
Yeah,
And you
yeah,
wish you could suck it back up.
yeah, yeah. Like as it started coming out, I was like, oh, that's way bigger than I thought it'd be. And my like, there's a whole thing going on in my head. I'm like, oh, it's still going. Like, yeah, it was a whole thing. I was like, okay. And then I just kind of sat there like,
Oh, shit.
I kind of like scooted into the seat a little more, hoping to trap the smell. You know what I'm talking about. Don't act like you don't know. Where you like sit in the chair and you're like, okay, if I just stay in this spot, if it stinks, it'll just stay here. And nobody will know until I get out.
I know.
But so I literally like when we go to get out and I got up, I was really worried like it would like plume. And then because all the girls were in the back, I was really worried it was going to plume and they were going to like come through it and be like, oh, but luckily it didn't. So yeah, no.
So 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know.
All right, this is question number 4.
Well, brother.
All right, ready? What is your favorite memory of each one of us? It could be this weekend or it could be whatever.
What is this gonna
Favorite
have to
memory
be
of
this
each-
weekend
Well,
for
I
me?
mean, obviously, yeah.
Well, yeah, because you guys
Because
just met.
up until leading to this weekend, Abigail was just like someone on a screen.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
so,
literally.
So say like your favorite memory with us this weekend.
Well, I can start with each of you, not together.
Yeah.
Like, well, so going into this weekend, just her like online persona and the podcast came. I don't want to sound mean, but came across as like just a really tough person.
Yeah.
Like, okay, because I always tell Tracy,
An
this
intense-
chick's gonna beat me up, man. I made her cry. I'm worried she's gonna beat me up.
Yeah.
And Tracy's like, no, she's not like that. And I'm like, I don't know about that. But anyway, she's like legit, just a nice person. Like if there's she is like, she really is. She's just a nice
She ain't
person.
that bad.
She really is. She's a very nice person. We won't even talk about her bagel egg making skills because nobody needs to know that. But anyway,
Fuck, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
my breakfast
She's the
skills.
best
you
breakfast maker
should
ever.
bleep that. Like just bleep it. Like have it be just this like long bleep.
That
You know,
way nobody knows what you're actually
yeah. Like nobody needs to know that. And you don't need to listen. Forget you heard that.
Is that
Bleep
your
it.
favorite memory? Is her making breakfast?
No. I think just all around her being not what I thought she was.
Okay.
Because I had
like that.
when you see someone on a screen,
Yeah.
and that's your only that's all you have.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then to find out that it's nothing like that,
Mhm.
that was cool.
Cool.
That was cool.
Cool.
So there you go.
You're like Thank God she was not
You're
the
like,
way
"Thank
that
God
she
she's not an
presented.
asshole."
It's so funny because usually I feel like people present themselves to be way better.
Yeah,
And then
and
they
you
get to
didn't. You
know
did the
them and they're like,
exact
I
opposite.
hate this bitch.
Yeah.
And for most people with me, they're like, oh my God, you're like a great human. I really thought you were going to be terrible. It's like the complete
The
opposite.
exact opposite.
Yeah, it's the exact opposite, but
Yeah,
whatever. At least it's a pleasant surprise,
Yeah,
and
at
not
least
an
it was a good
unpleasant surprise.
surprise.
Okay, favorite
Yeah.
memory with her this
Oh,
weekend.
yeah. I do this weekend. I feel like I've said a lot of fucked up things this weekend, so I don't know.
Dude, his
I've been on a
face.
different level
His
this
face,
weekend.
he goes,
Do not say Utah. Do not say Utah.
I gotta go. This meeting's over. Oh my gosh.
I was gonna say,
Oh.
do not say, is this Utah?
that has to be his favorite memory with you.
No, you know what?
That was
Okay, all right.
fucked
So
up.
if we're gonna, we won't say that. But I mean, the whole weekend was great and everything. It was fun. But I can't believe how scared you were of those little things at Walmart.
Yeah, the fucking poppers.
Yeah, you know those little white poppers.
He
like,
fucking
you're
took
looking,
the poppers out of one of the bags at Walmart and was throwing them at me, and they scare me.
it wasn't just you, but it was other people. But yeah,
Yeah. But like they scare the shit out of you because like you know that somebody's gonna throw something at you, so you're anticipating it, and then it makes you even more scared
Yeah.
because
Mhm.
you don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you're just kind of like on edge all the time.
Walmart
not-
was probably that was classic.
Walmart
the
was a
whole
shit ton of fun.
Walmart thing was, yeah.
We
that
had
was
a
classic.
really fun time at Walmart.
Yeah, that's all we gotta say. We can just leave it at that. Walmart
right.
was legit.
You got to pick somebody for this.
Do your best impression of Denise.
One of the other FLOCRs. Do your best impression of Denise.
Are you guys like rotating this around
Yes.
other people?
Yes. Come on.
You know what you want.
Yeah.
You know what you want.
I did that so strategically.
Yeah, I know what you want. You want me to tell you that you're like one of those skinny fat people, don't you? You do. That's what you want. That's all you want out of me. That's it. That's it.
That's
Best
the
part
most
is
inside.
no one is gonna understand that at all
No,
besides
no.
us.
Mm-mm. No.
Oh my god.
Real, like, I mean, I can explain it out. Like, two people did like this body scan thing to do the whole like how fat are you thing. And when they got done with it, Denise looked at the other one who was
Cat.
shorter in
Mhm.
stature, but apparently has a higher BMI, I'm guessing. or
Body
whatever.
fat percentage.
Yeah.
Body fat percentage, and looked at her and basically said, I didn't realize you were fatter than me, even though you're smaller than me. And then it just morphed into this whole thing. Well, you know, like skinny, chubby, and it just was. It then from there, the
Oh
hole
my
just got
God.
deeper and deeper. So,
All right,
Yeah.
this is your last question,
Oh,
okay? And then you can
thank
go
God.
grab anybody else.
anybody else?
No, go grab Katrina. Go grab
Okay.
Katrina. All right.
We can only
give
do
me-
like 3 people. This is fucking
No,
30
well-
minutes long already.
Yeah, but he kind of deserved like a little bit of a long one. Let's say,
Oh,
what's your
wow.
favorite? What's your favorite part, like period, about the last 5 days of being in Utah? Like, give us one thing that's like your absolute favorite moment of being in Utah. Not like overall, but like your one favorite thing that you could pick.
Like one favorite.
Yeah.
Like
thing?
overall.
No, because he's gonna say like the whole experience was great. No, like pick one thing that was your favorite part of being in Utah in the last 5 days.
Favorite memory.
Yeah.
I don't know why she took so long.
Whatever.
She went on 25 roads to ask
I
that
bet I'm not
question.
going to answer it the way she wants me to, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. Answer it how you want.
You know, so in this little world of obstacle course racing, you don't get it unless you do it.
Mm-hmm.
And people don't get and understand the relationships. And you really do find and meet incredible people. And these people, these FLOCRs or FLOCRs or whatever they are, how do you say it?
FLOCR.
FLOCR.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a bunch of FLOCRs.
Mother flockers.
But just that whole, the community is so welcoming and inviting. But these people, they bring you in and make you feel like family. Like they
Aw.
really make you feel like, no, you're here, you belong. And that's it. Even if you bomb the van and everybody's like, who farted? Like they don't care. They just make up a question and put it in there and try to figure out who did it.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
it wasn't, mine didn't stink.
Well,
It
we
didn't
know who
stink.
did it though.
No. But
We're
it
going to
didn't
find
Yeah,
out.
we're gonna find out,
Because
'cause-
mine didn't stink.
We're going
Well,
to find
somebody's
out on this
did.
It
round
wasn't
robin.
mine because it wasn't warm. Only the warm ones stink. If they're not warm, it doesn't stink. Okay.
Oh,
But
fuck.
just the whole weekend was great. Like
Yeah.
it really
It was like
did.
the best 5 days ever.
yeah. It's
Really.
and so there's just you can't just like pick and choose. You just
Aw.
can't do it.
We
'Cause
love
it
you.
all came in a big.
I'm
chunk.
happy that you're a part of our crew now.
Hey, Mike, get the fuck out of here. We got to talk to other people.
I got a plane to catch, you guys.
Wait, are you leaving right now?
Oh, I got a little time yet.
All right,
Okay,
go
good.
grab Katrina for us.
My legs is crap. I fall.
Go grab Katrina for us and tell her to come in
Oh my
here and
gosh,
shut the
it really
door.
is.
All right, Kat, come sit in this bed. Come get in this bed, baby girl, with me.
Hey, girl.
Come get in this bed with me, girl.
Lord have mercy.
All right, you're gonna hold the microphone this way.
Okay.
You're getting under the covers. It's gonna get hot, bitch.
Well, I mean, I don't really have like anything on.
You're such a grandma. Hello, everybody. This is Katrina. Why are you laughing? This is my secret lover.
Hey.
I've been trying to get her to become gay all weekend.
She has
It actually worked a little
for like an hour.
for an hour.
Yeah.
But it was right after I.
When did I miss that?
It was right after I finished the race, and she said that I had an hour after I won that she would be gay for me, but I was too tired to do anything.
I was pretty impressed. I was like, wow, she got first. And I was like, I'll give it to you for an hour. Kind of knowing that hour right after winning would be like,
Yeah.
you know.
To the wind.
Yeah, basically.
To the wind.
Okay. Well, we're gonna do some. Wait, she's also a flocker.
She's
Did
a
we say that
flocker.
right? All these people are
She's
gonna
a
be flockers.
mom. She's badass.
She
She's
is a
fucking
badass.
sexy,
Yeah.
as you can see right here.
She's still trying.
Yeah.
She's 60-40.
Okay. All right, we're gonna ask you some questions.
Okay.
And answer them.
I'm ready.
Ready? Okay. So, in one word, how would you describe?
Stop reading them.
Yeah, don't
I
read them.
can't see all the way over there, girl. I
right.
appreciate that you think I can.
got your
Damn,
glasses
how old
on.
are you?
Okay, ready?
Y'all love me for who I am.
She's like 31.
34.
I gave
Okay.
you a few years. Take them.
Okay, I'll take them.
In one word, how would you describe this weekend's Spartan race?
The Spartan race specifically.
Well, yeah,
Yes.
well, because she did. So she didn't do the B. She did the super, which was
And
the
the sprint.
10K, and the sprint, which is the 5K.
Just in one word, describe just the race.
Okay. Humbling.
Ooh. Okay.
She's like, how you like that one?
You're
Okay,
welcome.
but you also like kicked ass. So
Yes.
Mike was saying earlier, Abigail ran and then kind of like ditched him a little bit, but she ran with Kat.
Yes, she
And-
saved my life.
Yeah, literally. She pushed you really hard though. You
She
finished in a
did.
really good time,
Yes, I did, and it was because of Abigail.
and she got the
specifically.
hurdles.
Yes, I did. After
Broke
I
a titty,
murdered
but
my right
got
nipple.
the hurdles. Yeah,
Yes, tried it a couple times. Tried it again. Made it.
yeah, hell yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, ready?
Ready.
Number 2.
Yes,
Don't look.
I can't read.
What is your biggest pet peeve about each one of us as trainers or friends?
Okay, which group? Like how
Like
many?
me and her. So
Okay,
pet
so-
peeve about her and a pet peeve about me.
Pet peeve about Abigail.
I know this one already.
Give it to us, Kat.
you
She's a real
speak
one.
negatively about yourself. Don't love it.
Oh, wait, really? That was it? I thought
That's
it was
it.
going to be, she keeps trying to seduce me.
No, seduce me all day long, girl. I love it. Just boost my ego. Do it. I'm with it. No, I
Really?
don't like that you speak negatively about yourself. Yeah, I feel like it's like you don't even realize you're doing it when
I
you're
don't.
doing
I
it.
don't
And I just want to be
realize.
like,
When did I do it?
Yes.
all day long.
All the
Do I
time.
really?
Yes.
You do.
Yes.
And if this weekend doesn't prove that you're such a fucking badass, oh, can I say fucking?
Yeah.
Oh, I said it again. Okay. Sorry.
This is our podcast.
Oh, yes,
You do
that's
know that,
right. That's
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
Then it should. You like woke up and was like, oh, I'm gonna run the beast. And then you got first.
Exactly.
So
Abigail's
That's
like,
my
Kat
pet
was,
peeve.
I always
there,
thought-
Kat was there at the end with me.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's so right. Kat, she's a real one, so she'll tell it to you straight for real. That
Yeah.
is so true. Because
I
she does.
didn't-
You do that all day
I
long.
feel like I've gotten better about that.
I would definitely say you've gotten better, but it's not like something
not
that you
great.
even realize that you do. I think it's like
It's
just a
not great.
subconscious thing that she does all day long.
yeah.
Like she literally just self-sabotaged herself because she has a competition in 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
And she has to drop weight.
Week and a
she's
half.
freaking the fuck out about it.
Yeah.
Week and a half. I am freaking out.
Yeah.
Right. But like she already knows what to do. She should be
I do.
confident in her abilities. Like
Yes.
she shouldn't even have to worry about it, but she's already worried about it.
So we gotta like course correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still going to beat those bitches, though,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. You are.
in a week and a
Facts.
half.
Tracy, I don't know if I have a real pet peeve for you.
I gotta have something. I ain't perfect.
I'm trying
God
to
damn.
think.
I'm not. I'm 2 for 2 right
I'll
now.
find one.
I think for sure your communication through technology fail.
Yo,
Just
Mike
like
said the
fail,
same thing.
fail, triple fail, double fail. I'll text Tracy something, and then I'll text Barry something, and then like none of y'all respond, and then I'll like shoot it again. I mean, anybody? And then somehow Denise will give me the answer, and I'm like, and exactly where the fuck did you get this answer from? Because like they didn't respond to me.
I just think maybe I have like a lot going on. And so like I just am like I'm squirrel for brains.
Yeah.
You know, maybe that's why.
Trace
Okay.
has Trace. If you're not in her primary, text thread, you know, on the iPhone. how
Yeah.
do,
Like
your-
you pin them.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
you're not in her pinned,
Yeah.
good luck.
So how do you like get to that part for like, or just give me like a special ringtone.
Have a podcast.
I don't need
for
to
her.
be in the pin, but just give me a special like, answer this. Like I'll record it for you so that you can upload it.
How
So
to-
answer this.
You have to literally like have a podcast with her to be pinned.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm
Well,
kind of hard to get a hold of.
Then I'll
you know where I
text
live.
Abigail. Abigail will text you,
Yes.
and then it'll.
Yes.
Okay,
And
I
then
got
it
the
will
secret
go back.
sauce.
Yeah.
I
there
got
you
you.
go.
I got you.
All right, you ready?
Nothing
for this one?
goes.
Yes.
Nothing. What is it?
Nothing goes
To
I don't know.
heaven, you have to go through the Father to get to. What? Bible
Let's
verse?
try that again. Are you asking me for Bible verse?
I don't know. I feel like you're more godly than me.
Well, I appreciate that. I accept that.
It's like that verse. It's like to get to heaven, like you got to go through the Jesus.
Right. Sure.
So you're heaven and Abigail's Jesus.
okay.
Anyway,
Moving on. I thought that was gonna work
as she
better.
tries to seduce me, very
Trying to be
Jesus-like.
really nice.
Fumbled the bag. Fumbled the bag. Next
Lord of mercy.
question.
Okay, so leading after Jesus answer, how many times have you silently farted in the van with everybody?
Never, because I cannot trust a silent but deadly. There ain't no effing way. And I'm a terrible liar. So the first thing I'm going to do is be like, what the? Oh my God, who was that? Who was that? And then the second
What
thing
was
is I
that
can't
sound?
even be for sure it's going to be silent. So then it's going to be like, bah, bah, bah. And so the answer is 0. 0 times.
Okay. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take
It
that.
just sucks back up into her
Yeah,
brain.
I just hold
You gotta
it.
do you gotta pick a person.
No, what is your favorite?
Oh,
what is
sorry.
your favorite memory?
Yeah, it says, what is your favorite memory with each one of us? So
Ooh.
favorite memory with her, favorite memory with me. Are we doing this weekend?
Murmur. Fair murmur.
Yeah, well, I don't have many memories with Abigail except for this weekend.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I
My
don't
favorite
think
memory with
anybody
Abigail
is gonna
when
have a
she
lot of
ices
memories.
me. I'm just kidding. Tracy for sure canoeing.
That was the best though.
It really
I
was.
love that.
It was
We
like
took-
exactly what my soul needed.
Ugh.
I feel like you were the person that I was supposed to be with during that time.
Yeah.
So
We
that's
got
my
deep.
favorite memory.
We
Yeah,
got
did.
deep. That canoe trip
Yeah.
was the shit. So basically, we were all out at this place called Deer Lake, and everybody's like, "We want to hike." And me and Kat were like, we're gonna be hiking the fuck out of this mountain at the Spartan race the next 2
Correct.
days. We
And that
want to
was
be
the truth.
in the water, surrounded by mountains, canoeing." And so we literally went and rented a canoe and got
nice.
pretty deep with each other. It was freaking awesome.
We sure did.
Well, I
Not in the
got
way
to-
that Abigail's trying to get deep with me, though.
Yeah.
Like in a different platonic way.
Yeah. Facts. But it was a
Same.
shit ton of fun.
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
Much needed.
Favorite memory with Abigail. Actually, this weekend has been good. I've had a lot of good memories with you, but I would say the race for sure, only because I feel like I felt like you believed in me. And then I felt like you were like looking at what my strengths were and then like playing on those. And so I
Cool.
did appreciate that.
I am a coach. It's what I do for a living.
Yeah, no.
She's a coach.
Is it? I thought it was just seducing very innocent, very straight women.
Hey, we
We're gonna
found out
throw that in there.
everybody's a little gay.
Yeah.
That's true,
Yeah.
especially in college.
Yeah. She's like, when I left college, that shit went down the
Ended.
shitter.
Shut that door.
She closed the window, and then this weekend she said, "Wait,"
Yeah.
and then she was
Just
like,
for
I was like,
Abigail.
wait, you're gonna help me in the races? I'll crack
Peek
it
it, peek
open.
it. You're gonna win first
Little
place,
toe.
and then you're gonna win.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna help me out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
All right, pick a person.
"Oh, do your best impression of Tracy."
Oh,
What's happening? Guys, freaking wildlife crossing.
she wasn't even. Was Abigail in the car for the wildlife crossing? Yo, all I
No.
want is a video. There's the wildlife crossing sign, and then for somebody to take a video of me crossing the street.
No.
What the fuck is?
Hold on. Aside from the deep, really great, soul-inspiring canoeing memory, my next favorite memory with Tracy
I'm just gonna.
is when we were in Walmart and she was in the way of like everybody. And this guy's like dragging a bread cart who works at Walmart. And Tracy's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, let me get out of the road." And then realizes what she said because we're inside Walmart, starts busting out laughing and proceeds to not move at all. And so the guy's just standing there with his bread cart like, so like, You gonna get out of the road or aisle or just out of my fucking way, like at all? And then we're all about to pee our pants. Mike's popping firecrackers. It was a mess.
I'm so glad I was not there for that.
Abigail,
moment.
you would have been so annoyed.
She would have been pissed.
We were like
My
5 little like giddy
Oh my
gnomes
God.
running around Walmart.
I'm
She
like
would've
so
been
good,
pissed.
and then there's a point where my social battery for the day just fucking absolutely tanks. Like it'll literally be like up. I go from 100 to like 0%
really
in
fast.
like within an hour.
And
So
that's
you'll
when
see me at like 7:30 p.m. and I'll be like, and then you'll see me at 9 p.m. You won't see me at 9 p.m. I'll be gone.
Yeah, exactly.
She actually
she'll
left.
wake you up from a nap. She'll send you in her place, and then she'll go.
Yeah, that's what she
because that's what she did for me. She woke me up from a nap, sent me to go play games, and then fucking
Yeah.
period.
I will vaporize into thin air.
You did.
And I will go, and it's so funny because nobody even asks me anymore where
no,
I go.
No, she said, "Where's Abigail?" I said, "She gone. She
I
ain't come
said
back."
she just bait and switch me.
Yeah, I said she's gone. She's
I
not
heard
back.
that from upstairs.
It's like this bitch right here.
I just sat in the room and I was like, I
Houdini
did.
shit. She's like, wake up, honey. Wake
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, I
Pew.
did. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
Oh my god,
Dude.
Next.
All right, okay. Do you want to do this one? Okay. This says,
What's
what's your biggest fear? And then do the next one.
Okay.
What's your biggest fear?
Ooh, that's tough.
Everything.
Being stagnant. That's probably my biggest fear.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Okay. All right. What is the
I
best?
get you moved.
Yeah. What's the best and worst thing about FLOCR?
Stop. Best thing for sure that you guys pushed me to do things I could never even imagine. I would say like Spartan in Utah, like no. Half marathon, fuck no. Like all beast, hail to the no. You guys are trying to get me to do an ultra. We'll see, maybe, possibly, I don't know. So
Yes.
that I love. See,
Yeah.
that I love. Worst thing about FLOCR, really, it's not like the worst thing. I could just get like severe FOMO. Like I want to do it all, and you guys do
Yeah.
too much fucking shit.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, and so that's it.
That's valid.
There's nothing really
That's
that I
pretty valid.
don't like.
We're
about
so the
FLOCR.
opposite.
That's valid.
I get like negative FOMO.
I know
And
you
Trace used to
do.
be like, buy my fucking underwear. Be like, get the fuck. And then
I
she's
know.
like, she's not wearing underwear.
'Cause I
Somebody
get
grab
FOMO
her
bad.
pants.
I get FOMO bad.
Yeah.
Like I can reconcile that I can't go to everything, and like usually what I'm missing it for is totally worth it.
Oh yeah.
But like I'm still like stalking y'all. Like you guys would not be having more fun than you would if I was there.
Oh yeah. No, I
Like,
get
oh,
FOMO
an
bad
inside
too,
joke,
and I'm the
that's
coach.
funny.
Like I can't even go to Dallas, and I'm like already freaking out about it, and I'm like, kind of a little depressed.
Yeah, I'm freaking out about you not going to Dallas too.
Yeah, but it's right after Nashville, and
know.
we can't separate like that. Takeaway, but I'm already FOMOing about it, and it's like in October.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm the same way.
Yeah. Like I hear you guys talking about the trips next year, and I'm like,
Well, it's next year.
I know, but there's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot. We're cutting back on certain things next year, but
Yeah.
story for another day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Last one. What is your favorite part about the last 5 days?
Oh my gosh. Shit, that's hard. Honestly,
Come on, Kat.
I'm trying.
First thing that comes to your mind. Best
Like
memory.
your favorite thing.
I think the tattoos only because I feel like it represented how FLOCR just kind of works, if
Mhm.
that
Yeah.
makes any sense.
Mhm.
You know, like we kind of like
literally
I think-
6 of us were just like, okay.
Yeah. And I think that we all felt that vibe like the minute we landed and started driving here. I think we all knew
Yeah.
that something like that was going to happen.
Well, I think like
And
this
then we
trip was
just
like
let
a
it, like-
moving experience for a lot of us. So we were
Yeah.
all like, okay, tattoos, and that makes a lot of sense.
Yes. And then we were just like letting it happen organically. And then we were like, okay, we're running out of days. Like we doing this. And then it just kind of worked out. So I'd say the tattoos because it just kind of represented
The flow.
the flow
Yeah.
and that we just kind of always make things work, always figure it out. And it always ends up looking great.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
All right, get out.
Okay, bye.
Thanks, Kat. Love you. We got Alana back in the house. Yeah.
Yeah, we're still rolling.
If you have seen our podcast before, you
Don't
know
read
who
the
Alana
questions. Stop.
is.
I know
Y'all
you're
know
young.
who
You
the
have good
fuck I am.
vision.
I actually do have good vision. That's a fun fact about me.
Make sure you're talking to the blue
Make sure
side.
you're in the blue and not at the top like this. You're in the
That's
front.
right. I got 2015 vision, baby.
But don't hold it too close. Hold on now. You've been on this podcast. Don't act like you've never been on this podcast before.
We are in a new setting.
Yeah, we're in a new setting. All right, you ready?
We're doing
And it's
speed.
like
We're doing some
9:20.
speed rapid fire questions. Are we ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, number 1. In one word, how would you describe this weekend's Spartan race?
amazing. I don't like that word actually.
I take it back.
Humbling. That's the word. Humbling.
Trina's word.
Okay.
AF.
All right.
I've used that word first. So
It's all
Trina
right.
can.
It's all right. It's all right.
No, humbling. AF. I'll add the AF.
She fucking kicked ass
on
this
Sunday.
whole weekend.
She did.
Saturday, I got my ass kicked.
Yeah. But you finished like a rock
I
star
didn't die.
still.
I think the notable thing on Saturday is I just really kind of found. I was telling Abigail, I found like what mentally I need to accomplish, like the days leading into a race and also the morning of a race, and kind of just the headspace I need to be in to like actually get shit done.
Yeah.
And I think every time a race goes really wrong, it's whenever I expect to do well.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Okay.
Humbling.
I did put a lot of
Humbling.
pressure
I like
on her.
that.
No, but
I don't
really
think that's
glad
what it
went-
is, though.
I'm
Oh.
really glad.
I don't think
No,
that's what
it's
it is.
not. I think
Okay,
I just
good.
like if I'm not. I felt like I wasn't. I felt like I was 2 in my head on Saturday.
Like
when
I
was
feel like you
running.
almost psyched yourself out.
Yeah, but I found out on Sunday I wasn't in my head enough on Saturday.
Hmm.
Like I didn't
Right.
zone in the way I needed to on Saturday at all because I
Mhm.
just honestly too was like having fun and wanted to kind of just like be out there, have fun. And that's what.
And then you
Saturday
like
was
let the
for,
mountain
but-
get to your head a little bit, and you're just
'cause
kind of like,
the mountain was getting to me.
yeah, that shit was rough.
That was a big mountain.
Abigail's
But-
a fucking psychopath, just
Yeah,
so
she is.
everyone knows. But the best kind of fucking psychopath.
Thank
You're gonna
you.
hear it this whole fucking podcast because she fucking literally toasted all of our asses on that beast.
Abigail's
Meanwhile, we're all
mind
dying,
is
and
probably
Abigail's
the
like,
most
"My lungs
powerful
are
thing.
great," and I'm like, "How the fuck are your lungs okay?"
It's because she's a psychopath.
Yeah, exactly, but in a good way. In a good way.
The best
Okay.
kind of psychopath.
You ready? What is your biggest pet peeve about us, either as your trainers or as your friend?
Oh my god.
Each one of us.
Biggest pet peeve.
Yep. Biggest pet peeve about Abigail. Biggest pet peeve about moi.
Biggest pet peeve about Abigail.
Why is it so they find it so fast with me.
I ain't a princess. I feel like I'm worse than you.
You're sitting next to me.
Every single person has been like, okay, biggest pet peeve about Abigail.
I actually have 10, but I'll pick one. No. I'm kidding. Okay. No. We were like, it's relevant.
Okay.
I think she definitely doesn't
Fucking say it.
appreciate
say it.
herself.
Say it.
Which is funny.
Yes. Say it again.
Because I just feel like there's moments where it's like you have these things that you just can't let go of.
Fucking
and I don't want to
yes.
expose the living shit out of you. But that's my thing. 'cause
You
I
can
think
expose me.
It's all about the body image, baby.
Mhm.
Because you are literally less than 72 hours ago, you just decided to fucking win a half marathon in Utah, the second hardest Spartan race out there.
Mhm.
Yet jiu-jitsu's coming up and we're all mentally screwed.
Mhm.
And I think you have the ability to like give your clients, give your people you care about like the best advice and like stuff that works, but I think you really don't let yourself hear it. So that's
Say
my
it
pet
again
peeve.
for the people in the back.
You bitch. Dude, you sassy bitch.
Guys. They're right.
Tracy. Which one? I'm kidding. No, I love you guys both. Too much. However, Tracy, pet peeve.
I can't.
It's so hard for this.
Okay, this is gonna sound like
so
this is gonna sound like it's not actually a pet peeve, but it is. Like,
What? She
Oh,
gets out so easy.
no, there were people too nice to her.
I will
You
find.
have to be nice.
I have a
It's
few.
not
don't
that I'm
have to be
nice.
nice.
When she
It's-
FaceTimes in fucking public, bruh. I mean,
well, that's because we spend too much time
Okay.
with each other.
Well, no, there's things that like I mean
I don't really have that.
that
many
I
pet peeves
wouldn't
either.
do, but I don't really
Wow.
like. I think my answer is Tracy has my pet peeve about her is that she has a really big heart for people, and it's like a lot to
Oh,
like
yeah.
for me to like.
You can be a pushover. sometimes.
Well, okay, a good and a bad thing. Okay,
no,
honestly,
like you give so much, but sometimes you give too much to the wrong people.
there's potential for that answer to have some truth in it.
A
However,
lot of like goes around the bend of like brutal honesty, and I'm just like, I'm like, let me tell you what she's really trying to say.
No, the reason it's a pet peeve for me is sometimes like
Start being more of a bitch.
no, I think the reason it's a pet peeve for me is because I wish I had the ability to like give a fuck about people like that.
Me too. I feel that.
I was like, yeah, I'm
Don't get me wrong. I really do care about people, and I care about how I'm acting around people. But like, there's just that next level of like, this person just did X, Y, and Z, but like, you still like want to see their face the next day.
yeah.
To me, I'm like, okay, move to Canada, and I'd like to never speak to you again. Please and thank you. Bye bye.
Yeah. I mean,
My
you're not
pet peeve
wrong.
about you is I don't understand how that happens. My pet peeve about you is that you don't sleep enough. Like, go the fuck to bed.
You're like, we'll be out on the trails, and you're literally like, yeah, I slept like shit, and I'm just like not saying
Like,
anything because I know
You
for a
don't
fact I
eat,
slept like
you don't
shit.
sleep. You can just like fucking have a great 14-mile run out of nowhere. And I slept
loving
and
life.
I feel like shit. What's that about?
I know,
Someone
it's-
tell me.
I don't know, man. That's how I live my life.
Those are my pet peeves.
Okay.
All right,
that's how I live my life.
next.
All right. It says, how many times have you silently farted in the van with all of us?
In the van,
Yeah.
I actually really try to keep that stuff to myself. Like I try.
Well, we're
Okay.
asking everybody
Um.
because somebody ripped ass.
Wait. When?
Somebody ripped ass in the car today.
I actually
Today?
didn't smell it, so I
Yes.
don't know what you're talking
I
that's
about.
why
smell
that's why I
anything.
said that question earlier.
Well, it was on your side of the car, so it was probably Denise then.
Oh.
Because I didn't smell
Okay.
it.
Wait, last
I
time
mean,
I
I'm
did
sure
pass
I've done it
down.
a couple times because like humans, but I really keep that shit to myself because there's just trauma when like you try to let one go and someone's like, what the fuck is that? And you're just like, I'm not a good liar either, and so you will know it was me, but I won't say it. That's the thing about me.
Dude.
I won't be like, oh, I farted because it's just me. I'm like, that's not your business.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm IBS City, so like
Yeah,
for me,
same.
I will not fart in the car because if
Yeah,
I do,
literally same.
girl.
if I do,
The car will blow
I
up.
don't have to admit it, and I don't want to. Yeah, I will
or I'm like, I'll fart and I'll be like, that is, we need to stop,
Please
please.
stop.
I think I would rather jump out of a moving car than have the moment where someone like you just try to like see if no one will notice, and then they're like, "Oh my god, he did that!" Fuck you guys. I was trying to just let it out.
Howdy,
So-
partner. Howdy. Yes. We're good. Okay, keep going.
All right.
Just around.
Moral of the
What the
story:
fuck is
I'd rather
happening?
jump out of a moving car than
Fart in it.
fart in it.
Damn,
So,
that was so
as
annoying.
few as times as possible.
What's your biggest fear?
That said death, but I don't think that's true. I really don't. I'm not scared of death. I think my biggest fear is backpedaling and like going back to like it's regression.
yes.
Regression. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. No, it's definitely like regression and kind of letting my old habits and like fears and insecurities kind of take over
Yeah.
the things that I've kind of been really fighting pretty hard to build just in myself, kind of that's it. I can
I
elaborate.
like that answer.
But that's always kind of been for the past few years what it is, because I think every step I take, it just feels more right. And I know that I have it in me to be like the laziest person on the planet and is scared.
Well, yeah.
No,
I mean,
yeah.
I get what you're saying.
The
I get
answer
what you're
is
saying.
that is
yeah.
definitely true. So I think, yeah, definitely that.
I like that.
What's your favorite memory with each of us?
With Abigail, what?
That's
Sorry.
You can't whisper and then not have me understand.
We
Sorry.
don't know. Just-
What's your favorite
Um,
memory of each of us? from this
With
weekend?
Abigail? Oh,
not,
from this
no,
weekend?
not from this.
No,
ever,
in general.
in
I think,
Okay.
honestly, with Abigail, I'm trying to play through the moments in my head. Because there's just been so many meaningful ones. Honestly, like, I don't have a specific favorite one from Abigail because I think every time that I've been able to, like, actually sit down and, like, talk about shit, like, I told her whenever she ran with us last, are you just trying to be a runner now?
No.
Okay, I just realized you've been running a lot the past few weeks.
Well, 'cause
Anyway,
we made her.
Yeah.
whenever we ran right before going to Panama City, I think I realized that Abigail's definitely become a person that I very much value insight from, and I always could kind of tell that like she had insight that I needed.
Mhm.
And so I think I very much value that because I've found in my relationships over the past couple years, like not all of them, but some of them, most of them, I feel like I definitely give a lot more than I feel like I can receive. And so at least as far as like spiritual, like in like soul kind of like development, like I feel like I need hard truth, and Abigail's very good at giving those.
Yeah.
So I think, I don't know, any moment that I'd be able to like receive that and feel like, okay, damn, like I need to hear this right now. Because I really appreciate that stuff. And that's kind of, I don't know, just like what I'm looking for in life is to like fucking evolve. So
Yeah.
having people where it's like, okay, like I can do this next step. It's good.
Good.
With Tracy, favorite memory. I don't know. I think it's fun when we just walk around Home Goods on like a random Friday. Cause it's just like the stuff. I mean, also too, just like those like there's a lot of like, I think you bring a lot of joy to my day-to-day life. And I think those are things, it's like, I don't have a favorite one because it's like, you know, I'll just be like Friday morning, end of the week. I'm tired as fuck and I hate all this stuff, but we're just like drinking coffee, walking around like you go, and I'm like, or walking around Home Goods. And I'm like, okay, it's just that easy sometimes to enjoy it. So I don't think I could pick a favorite just because, you know, having fun.
Love you.
Love you guys.
Do you pick a person?
Oh, do your best impression of me.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm trying to pick a
brutal.
a scene.
Make it brutal. I better be fucking impressed.
You got to put on your best, like, bitchiest voice, too. I feel like... No, go ahead.
You guys are all a bunch of pussies. Hold on, stop being a little bitch. That's how I feel about Abigail.
Alana trying to be an asshole is like
Abigail says the most
comedy.
freaking like
Brutal shit.
and just
sometimes.
gets away with it.
Because Alana is not fucking mean. Like even when
Because I
Alana
say
is
all
mad,
of it,
she's
because
not mean.
This is the thing is I say brutal shit, but I say it in like I feel at least I try out of like the most amount of love. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. No.
Sometimes I'm just being brutal because it's just somebody
Sometimes
just
you
needs to
need
fucking
it.
hear it.
I know.
Yeah.
It's true.
That was good.
Everybody
That was good.
beats around
That's how
that
I feel.
shit. I'm not doing that.
All right, last question, and then you can get out of here. What is your favorite part about the last 5 days?
Honestly, just like exploring and being with people that don't drain the crap out of me, and that I think I love vacations where I just kind of take a step back and I'm like, I don't really want to go home, you know, because there's a lot of vacations I've been on where I'm like, okay, Tallahassee, and if I want to go back to Tallahassee, you know, there's some sort of problem. So it's like,
Yeah, if you're ready to go back home.
I think today I was walking around, I was like, oh, I don't want to fly home.
All three of us don't want to go home.
So yeah, I think just the ability to explore and like again walk out of Walmart and just see like beautiful mountains and just be with people that I
Are
love
those
and
bitches
enjoy.
doing laundry down there?
Probably.
I think so. Do you need some laundry?
I do. I got my clothes up.
I'll
I
go
gotta
switch
fold.
it over.
All right, Lana,
We'll
we
do
love
it.
you.
Love you guys.
All right, switch my
Who
shit over.
Who you need next?
Give me Denise.
Yeah, give me Denise.
Welcome, Denise, to the podcast. She is a FLOCR member. She's also my client,
Yeet.
who I love dearly. I also love torturing her dearly.
We both do.
So you just muted yourself.
Oh.
Come on, D Nice.
I
Get
don't
it
know how
together.
this works. I've never done a podcast.
Okay, well you gotta.
Yeah, well,
this
I'm
is
sorry.
this is the talking stick.
This is the talking stick. Okay, I get the talking stick. I feel so special.
All right, so we're gonna ask you a couple of questions.
Okay.
It's not gonna be super long. Okay,
Okay.
we're gonna like kind of rapid fire this shit.
Yeah,
right?
we'll just guide you through it, so it's
Okay.
super
Do it.
easy.
Sounds good.
All right.
Don't read the questions before. I know you're gonna try.
Okay.
All right. So Denise also did just the super and the sprint. She didn't do the beast. So she did the 10K and the 5K.
Yeah, she was feeling icky sticky. Also, I told her no.
Yeah,
she
but
told me no.
yeah, she's rehabbing an injury a little bit. So it was best case scenario for her not to run the beast because it was fucking miserable. But she still kicked ass on the super. She did, absolutely.
Yeah, you did really well.
So in one word, how would you describe this weekend Spartan race?
I loved it.
Yeah?
I actually loved it. Yeah, I mean, it was very challenging. I don't know if I'll ever do it again, but
Wait, but put that in one word.
what?
Yeah, put the whole race weekend in one word. Put this up by your face a little bit.
Challenging?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. It was really fucking hard.
It was hard.
Yeah.
It was, I think, the hardest one I've done to date.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, by far. Even with Atlanta being cold physically, that one was the hardest.
Oh, yeah, totally. I agree. Okay,
I
ready?
feel like Atlanta would have been the worst for me just because I was out there that morning that y'all were
That
out
shit
there.
was 30 degrees.
So
okay.
cold.
That was just not okay.
Anyway, sorry. I had
All right, number 2. What is your biggest pet peeve about each of us? What's your biggest pet peeve about Abigail and your biggest pet peeve about me? Say it with your chest, Denise.
Is it honesty?
Yeah. Honesty is the best policy.
Okay, honesty is the best policy.
let's see how fast.
Let's see. Tracy getting her. Tracy's getting responding to texts because I can like send her a text and I will not hear back for like hours, if at all. Sometimes I like, for example, we're planning a trip and I asked her like, what was the plans? And like, she never responded. And then she finally told me, oh yeah, this weekend we're going. I'm like, wait, what? You never told me. You never responded.
Yeah, I'm
So,
not the best communicator, I guess.
And with Abigail, I don't ever know how to read Abigail. So I see her like every Tuesday and Thursday morning, and like there's some days like she looks so happy to see me, and there's some days I'm like, I don't know what Abigail's reaction to me is gonna be today.
That's pretty valid. Honestly, I have to give her that though. I have
Yeah,
to give her that.
because sometimes I'll have a very like serious face because I'm sitting there and I know that I have like a crazy schedule. I'm thinking about like her and I'm thinking about 10 things at once. And so Denise will be like one of my first people because you're 6:30. Yeah, you're my 6:30 client. So she'll be like my first or second client. And so I'll be like kind of still gearing up sometimes.
Mhm,
And so she'll walk in and I'll be like, when my serious, you know, my thinking face.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, this is what my thinking face.
It's like
like
RBF
death.
times 25.
It's like not even RBF. It's like killing fate. Like
yeah,
let
no,
me
that's what I'm
murder
saying.
you.
Like it's like RBF
And
times
so
25.
Denise will like, I'll walk in the room and I'll be like, "Hey, Denise," and she's like,
and Abigail could actually be in a really good mood, but she's just thinking about way too much shit. So she looks at her and she has the look of death, but she's actually in a really good mood.
So I'll be like, "Hey, set up this move," and I'll be like, "Oh yeah, really nice job, really good on these," and she's like, "Okay, thanks."
All right, Denise, you ready?
Yeah.
How many times have you silently farted in the van with all of us?
None. I'm actually like, I'm like
Lie.
really
You're a
nice.
liar.
No, really. Like I hold it all in.
I love
on.
how the answer has never been I haven't had to fart. The answer is either I just do or I had to hold that shit in.
Because, yeah.
The average, did you know like the average
My
amount
thing
of
is
time?
like, if I did, I would tell y'all because I'm telling you, I would blow up the van.
Yeah. Oh yeah, me too. I just can't. I have to hold it in.
Yeah, same.
Or else it would just be bad.
Okay, well, maybe it was one of Mike's farts that fucking smelled then.
Maybe.
Okay.
Boys fart more than girls.
Yeah, for real.
They fart more openly because I
Yeah.
feel like it's more socially acceptable for men to fart,
Is it though?
And women. Yeah,
I think.
so.
All right, whatever.
which kind of sucks.
All right, ready?
Mhm.
What is your favorite memory with each one of us? So what's your favorite memory with Abigail and your favorite memory with me?
This is gonna sound really bad, but my favorite memory from you is like when I first met you. It was the first class we ever took, and I had been going to Elevate at the 5:30, 6:30 class, and I was like, "This isn't working for me anymore. Let me go try a morning class." And I meet Tracy for the first time, and she looks at me, and I pick up a ram that's like 22 pounds, and she looks at me, she looks at the ram, and she like snatches it away, and she grabs it, and then she takes and she gives me a 19. I'm like, "Oh, okay," and then I actually took the class, and then I found out, oh, that's why she did that.
And then she became a morning person and now she's a flocker.
Yeah.
There you go.
As for Abigail, like one of my favorite memories with her is that we recently started trying to do muscle ups, and I was terrified of doing them, but like she didn't give up on me, and finally we conquered the muscle up, even though it took us like a couple of weeks. It was
Hell
a really
yeah.
great experience. So,
Which is so funny too because she'll fucking, I always make her do like the shit that mentally she just cannot do. And so it's really like, I don't care that much, but it's always funny because she'll it's emotional. So she'll start crying or whatever. And I'm like, I don't know if this is like great advertising for my training, Denise, or if this is terrible advertising for me right now.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna need you to chill. And then I give her a hug and I'm like, I'm really proud of you, but like, stop crying.
Yeah, and then Abigail will text me and she'll be like, "We had a really big mental breakthrough with Denise this morning." And I'm like, "Yes." And all I can think about is like, she definitely looked at Denise and went, "Stop being such a fucking bitch and just do this muscle up."
I kind of, well, I usually am a little bit nicer in those moments, but I'll look at her and I'm like, you're gonna do
You're
this,
gonna do this.
right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
And she's like,
But she needs it though. Denise
Yeah.
Denise is, I know a lot of y'all don't know Denise, but if you do know her,
Tough.
she's fucking tough. Like Denise's mental grit is next level. That's one thing that I can say. Like she's got one of the biggest, or how do you say it? It's like she has more grit than most people that I know.
she just won't stop.
Yeah, she just will not stop. So like if you look at her and you're like, dude, you're gonna fucking do this, she will do it. Don't
Yeah,
test her.
It just might take a couple weeks.
It might take a while, but she'll
It might take
fucking
a
do
little
it.
bit.
it might
We're not
take
Yeah.
a couple weeks, but she'll get there.
We're not
Yeah.
gonna-
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Pick a person.
Ooh, I really, this is selfish. What's your, I need you to do your best impression of me.
Abigail, I don't know how to do an impression of you.
Oh, that's a go. I know, but selfishly, I want her to, because I feel like she'd
have
be the
her
most
do it,
honest.
Because she might be the most honest with you, but then she should do it.
We'll give her
impression of
two.
Barry too, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you got to give your best impression of me and then your best impression of Barry.
I don't know how to do an impression of you. I just like do a stoic face because that's like.
Do it. Go. Ready?
Good.
I love the way, like the way she walks in the gym,
Like a real.
Oh my fuck, dude. Oh my fuck. Oh,
So
that
true,
is
though.
so, dude. Mine all.
Ain't nobody's
any-
gonna fucking see that, but Denise is walking like Roblox looking ass. If you don't know that story, you gotta go back in her podcast.
All of my masculine energy just goes right to my walk.
Yo, God, it's terrible.
It's so
we
bad.
gotta fix it.
I've tried to change it, bro.
We gotta get you like a walking therapist
I
so
think-
that you can figure it out. All right, do your best impression of Barry. You could talk.
I don't know how to do an impression of Barry. Barry's just like the silent type during class. Like he always has his hat on.
I have a good impression of Barry.
Uh,
Guys, I'm gonna be in the car. Are you gonna eat that? No?
yeah, that is true. Barry likes taking other people's food.
Guys, what are we doing? I'm gonna be in the car.
You didn't tell me what time we were waking up.
Or what I love about Barry is like sometimes he'll just disappear on you. You're like, well, but where did Barry go?
Yeah, I know. He's another one of those that just ups and leaves, and you're like, okay, that makes a lot of sense. Oh my God.
All
right, no.
We have a couple.
What's your best and worst thing about FLOCR? What's the best and worst thing about FLOCR? Hold it like this.
Okay.
Hold it like that.
This way.
Yep.
Okay. Best thing about FLOCR, I would say, is the people. I absolutely love hanging out with like everybody. I mostly know most people from the 7 o'clock class, but I am familiar with some of the people in the 6, in the 5:30. So it's great when we're all able to come together.
We're a family.
We're like a family. And then my least favorite thing about FLOCR is I would say the class consistency. Just because I would like, which hopefully in the future we'll be moving to 5 days a week. So
Yeah.
but right now we're at 3. So
Yeah.
I think those
We'll be
would
5
be the
days a week in August.
So yeah. So
Yeah.
that's something like looking forward to.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. You got 2 more. What is your biggest fear?
I think like my biggest fear is failure. So I guess that's the reason why I push myself to as hard as I can.
Yeah.
But I do admit that I do struggle like mentally with certain things. Like my biggest challenge to date is like anything where I have to dangle.
Yeah.
So,
God,
like,
we're gonna get
monkey
her on these
bars.
freaking monkey bars and rings, man.
Yeah. So
We're speaking this into existence. Abigail and myself, like Denise, will fucking get the monkey bars and the rings, like
yeah.
in the very,
Yo,
very, very near future.
I've been working on it, bro.
She will. We're
I got her
speaking
on
it
the
into
hurdles.
existence.
I got her on the hurdles like
Existence.
once.
Did I
Yeah.
say what the fuck did I say? Existence. It's a weird word. You ever say a word so many times and it like doesn't make any sense? Anyway, we're gonna get her on those fucking rigs because we're speaking it, just
And-
putting it out into the universe. All right, last question, okay?
Mhm.
What is your favorite part about the last 5 days?
The last 5 days, I would have to say the waterfall. I think that was like the best. Like
And you
Check.
missed it.
I'm sorry, I was canoeing.
And you missed it. That waterfall was fucking insane.
it was insane.
Yeah.
It was great.
It was really beautiful.
Yeah.
How far did you guys hike?
It was like in total, it was like 5 miles.
5 miles.
So it was 2.5 there, 2.5 back, and it was really. I mean, like you could feel the mist on your face as you like hit the. Yeah.
Was it cold?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
by the time
Yeah,
that
it was
cold.
cold. It was cold when you got there. Yeah.
But it was fucking awesome.
It was awesome.
Aw.
I think that was the best part of the last 5 days.
Yeah.
Well, this last 5 days has been fucking awesome. Period.
Yeah.
So glad you're here.
Yeah.
Thanks, Denise.
Thanks.
All right, get out.
Yeah, get out.
Thank God.
Stop it.
All right, bye, BarTalk people. We're done.
Barry tapped out. We're ready to go to bed. Abigail's got to fly home at like 4 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. So we're going to peace out of here. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Oh my God, bye. Oh my God, what are we doing?